Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula, I must say.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. No,
My mistake, my mistake. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's...
Navia's always liked to take even small things serious.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our head. There are few things more uplifting than
boss has got a point.
very well. Please, wait here.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to...
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So, as a result, but the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth, she said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of...
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that...
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, but...
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too! They headed up!
Stop right there!
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach...
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark any...
By royal decree!
The wind knows me.
Now, talk. Who are you?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss?
If you thought they stood any chance again... Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for...
We're looking to get... We were discovered. And can't beat you.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much!
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be... Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our...
Listen, Callus is long dead. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk, I won't press charges for your attack.
I understand. Thank you.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't.
All right. We get it.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like...
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation.
I support boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. Then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for...
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that it's getting late already. So why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on...
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows, there's...
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties.
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Coming back here really does feel like this place is... If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super...
Totally. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a... He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that...
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved...
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get... You can use the same room as last time. You still...
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when they're all...
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre?
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia!
I was just kidding.
It's taking him so long.
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't want to go fishing, I've got some rods and...
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it. Okay, let's go.
Fishing when you're using a fully automatic...
What's the problem? Lots of people...
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler? Then, let's try regular rods next time. We can...
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this...
Huh. It might just be some...
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to be... My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish. So no matter what I did as a child, they were... Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and no matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was...
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted. But once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't... I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about... Because... if you do falter, there'll inevitably come... Sorry. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina... And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass...
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the... Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line.
But why isn't the rod automatic?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed them. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two.
You want Paimon to help too? You didn't attach a...
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do it...
Well, your rod was missing a part, too.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure.
All right. Go to bed. So how was like...
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars! So you could...
I didn't know you had such...
See? This guy
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.